to our respected principal, vice principals, headmistress, teachers, senior mistress, and dear friends. I welcome you all to this special assembly conducted by the Senior Student Council 2024-25. Albert Einstein once said, "The value of a man resides in what he gives and not in what he's capable of receiving." Service before self stands proudly as the motto of our school, emblazoned on every emblem and etched into our consciousness. Yet how often do we think about its significance in our daily lives? At its core, service before self stands for the noble idea of prioritizing the needs of others before our own. However, despite its constant presence in our school's principles, it's all too easy for it to become a mere decorative phrase. In our pursuit of personal ambitions, academic excellence, and extracurricular achievements, we may unintentionally overlook the essence of service before self. We may find ourselves consumed by self-interest, forgetting the fundamental values that our motto seeks to instill. I now call upon Jasim to carry on the proceedings of the assembly.
Thank you, Daniel. Let's pay respect to the nation we live in through the Tahir Kuwait by Joseph, followed by the Kuwait National Anthem.
Take position. تحيا الكويت. تحيا الكويت. تحيا الكويت. عاش الأمير. عاش الأمير. عاش الأمير. تحيا الأمة العربية. تحيا الأمة العربية. تحيا الأمة العربية.
Now, let's seek the blessings of the Almighty through the recitation of the Holy Quran by Hadia, followed by its translation by Sarah Arshad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Say, He is God, the One, God, the Absolute. He begets not, nor was He begotten, and there is nothing comparable to Him.
By commencing the day in prayer, we open the channels of communication with God throughout the day, which is a reminder that we are never alone. I request our principal to lead us through the prayer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us pray. God, give me courage to do what is right, courage to speak, courage to fight for honesty. goodness, justice and truth, courage to choose the good in my youth, courage to own when I am in the wrong, courage to face the day with a song, courage to guard my thoughts and tongue, courage to choose the right when I am wrong. Amen.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon the school choir to recite a mesmerizing prayer song to set the tone for the assembly. Emerging from the serene notes of our prayer song, let's now explore the theme of service before self through a skit, resonating the ideas of determination, commitment, and selflessness. With a sprinkle of humor, of course. Please join me in welcoming the team with a huge round of applause.
Good morning, audience. Today, we get to see two candidates with different perspectives, going head-to-head to secure their position in the civil service. The final stage of a UPSC interview, the final hurdle before glory. It is at this stage at which the true colors of the aspirants are revealed and their mottos can be seen in the flesh. What motivates this pair of aspirants? Let us find out.
Sir, may I?
Yes, please enter.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. Please take a seat, Mr. Dilip.
Yes, sir, that's me.
Okay, Mr. Dilip. Please introduce yourself to the board.
Yes, sir. So, I am Hasbullah's cousin, Mr. Dilip Pushpu Pandey. But after this interview, I'm going to be IAS Dilip Pushpu Pandey. You can see right there, that's me. So I'm from Bihar and I completed my secondary education at Patna Tribhuvan School. Thereafter, I graduated from Harvard and I also received a scholarship for the same, sir.
Very well. I can see here that you majored in finance. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, sir. I was the valedictorian at Harvard, sir. I did investment banking and now I own the largest Rosagholla chain in West Bengal. So what about you?
What? Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to?
Samar Dixit?
Yeah, who's an IAS officer. Mind your language.
Yeah, so don't mind.
So, Mr. Pushpu, you're the personal management accountant of Mr. Bill Gates himself. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Dilip, you decided to study abroad in US and you were really living your life out there. So, what motivated you to come back here?
Well, ma'am, the reason for that is I want to serve my people, uphold their integrity, promote corruption. Remove corruption and make people understand that there is more to a person than their job or their income. And I believe the greatest medium for doing that is by joining the civil services. Let's make India great again.
साहब जी, आप लोग के लिए चाय और बिस्कुट लाया हूँ।
नहीं भाई, अभी इंटरव्यू चल रहा है, प्लीज बात करना। थैंक यू।
Sorry, madam. Sorry.
My God, get this illiterate child.
How ignorant can you be, man? Can't you see there's an interview going on?
Sir, I agree with you. These imbeciles are the ones who are really hindering the development of our...
Such hypocrisy. You first say that you want to promote equality, but when a helper comes in, you start calling him names and belittling him. This is not acceptable, Mr. Pushpu.
Sir, I didn't mean it like that, sir.
I think we've heard enough. Thank you.
Ma'am, give me a second, sir. I can convince you.
Please go.
Sir,
What do you do?
yes, sir. I'll give you 1 crore. I'll make you the richest man on earth. Trust me.
Per hand.
Yes, sir. Per head.
Now you're free. You're on our wavelength, Pushpu.
Really?
No, please get out. We don't tolerate corruption. Pushpu, please go.
Sir, but he just...
Security!
No.
Security! Pushpu, please leave.
I'm leaving.
My goodness.
Well. What an interview. Let's see what our second candidate has in store for us.
May I come in?
Yes, please enter.
Good morning, sirs. And ma'am?
Good morning. Please take your seat. Mr. Katari. Is it?
Yes, sir.
You seem quite nervous, Mr. Katari. Is everything all right?
Well, yes, sir, I'm fine. I mean, it's a big thing for me, reaching the last stage in the UPSC cycle, hours of hard work, and I don't even know if it'll pay off.
I see where you're coming from, Mr. Katari. Please introduce yourself to the board.
Yes, sir. I'm Katari Reddy. I'm studying from IIT Bombay, and I'm graduated in 2021, and I've been preparing for the UPSC since then.
Very well, Mr. Katari. Please tell us what motivated you to become a civil servant after graduating from one of the most esteemed institutions in the country.
Well, so, you see, it all started at the age of 10. I had visited slums of Mumbai for a school research project. They had some atrocious living conditions in which people lived in, and this motivated me to bring about a change. So I thought maybe by becoming an UPSC officer, I could, bring about this change.
Very well. But there are several other ways in which you can bring about changes.
Sahab ji, आपके लिए चाय और बिस्कुट ला दो. Are you disabled?
How can you trip on air?
Sir, I think he's not in the wrong here.
Really?
I think it's you who's in the wrong here.
But Mr. Katari, don't you think this is quite a provocative and disrespectful thing to say? Especially since we're senior civil service officers right sitting here.
Well,
Don't you have any regard for our post?
Well, yes, ma'am, I do have a regard for your post. However, I have a high regard for your duties. If you, as senior civil servants, cannot treat the lower classes of our society with equality and respect, how do you expect us new officers to do the same?
Okay. Thank you for your time. You may leave now.
Thank you, sir. Bhaiya, आपके लिए 5 minutes बात करने के लिए.
जी सर. सर जी आप बोलिए, मुझे अंग्रेजी आती है.
I'm really sorry for the way they treated you. Does that happen often?
अरे सर आप समझे नहीं. It was a test.
What?
Yes. They wanted to see if you are worthy or not.
Oh, well, anyways, even if it wasn't a test, Remember that no matter how meager your contribution may be to society, we must all provide service to our nation. Well, I think it is fair to see that our society is unequally divided. I think it can even be compared to a chessboard. Some of us may be pawns, bishops, or queens. But at the end of the day, in some way or the other, we all contribute to our nation by implementing the motto, service before self.
Since the interviews. It was the day of the results, and as expected, Qatari went on to become an IAS officer and serve the nation, while Dilip failed in his final attempt to become a civil servant. Fast forward a few years, and Qatari has become an extremely reputed IAS officer, who is known to place the citizens of his beloved nation before himself. Thus, the small act of following the motto of service before self can truly change our lives.
Celebrating Qatari's great achievement of being an IAS officer, I now call upon John and Shrivalda to sing for us, The Eye of the Tiger, a melody that portrays the struggle of a selfless man to reach the top and the hardships associated with achieving his success.
Wow, that was a breathtaking display. Can you please have a huge round of applause for singers once again? In the spirit of our Assembly's motto, service before self, we realize that celebrating our achievements is as important as supporting each other. With this in mind, let's witness our dancers take the stage and dazzle us with a captivating performance.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
That was a stupendous display by our dancers. Now, I call upon Arth for international news, Shreyas for national news, Samikta for school news, and Ayan for sports news.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned Western countries that sending soldiers to fight for Ukraine may lead to nuclear war, says Russia will not allow any country to interfere in its domestic affairs. Bharti Enterprises founder and chairman Sunil Bharti Mittal has become the first Indian citizen to receive an honorary knighthood from United Kingdom's King Charles III. In a bid to promote economic collaborations and encouraging tourism and business ties, Dubai has introduced a 5-year multiple entry visa for Indian tourists. National news. India's GDP expected to grow 8.4% in the October-December quarter. PM Modi says it shows the strength of the Indian economy. ISRO reveals the astronaut Prashant Nayak, Ajit Krishnan, Angad Pratap, Shubhanshu Shukla for Gaganyaan, which will be the first indigenous mission that will send Indian astronauts to space. India's Reliance Industries and Walt Disney of the US have announced a merger of $8.5 billion. CBSE will conduct a two-board system from the school year 2025 for 10th and 12th grade. Thank you.
School news. Students of our school participated in the Rangotsav Celebration International Art Competition 2023-24 held from December 15, 2023 to February 15, 2024. Our school is proud to be recognized as the highest scoring performing school in the world with a third prize international award, 120 international medals, 22 art merit awards and 10 consolation prizes. Excellencial competition conducted by ICSK was held on the month of February. Our school students, Arsha, won third in live reporting, Pearl placed first in literary costume parade and first in choral recitation. French International Spell Bee took place in New Delhi this year. Midun Asha K of 5L and Sara Muhammad of 6K secured 6th and 7th positions respectively, showcasing their exceptional French language skills. Inter-house softboard competition is to take place on the 20th March of 2024. Interested students are requested to give their names to their respective house wardens. Orientation session by Dr. Navneet Gandhi is scheduled to take place on the 17th of March for 11th grade students. Term 2 examinations are going on for students of grades 3 to 8 and CBSE board exams are also in progress for grades 10 to 12. The new academic session for grade 10 and 12 commenced on 1st March 2024. Thank you.
Sports news. The inter-house sports competition was held 2 weeks ago with the results being Harmony at first, Peace at second, Faith at third position, Hope and Truth tied for fourth, and finally Trust at fifth. Paul Pogba from Juventus banned from playing football for 4 years. On Saturday, March 2nd, the first Grand Prix of 2024 Formula 1 season took place at Bahrain, with the winner being Max Verstappen with Red Bull Racing alongside Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz at podium positions. Thank you.
Let's now listen to some amazing facts from Arjun and David.
Romans valued civic virtue and selflessness in service to the republic. Citizens were expected to prioritize the needs of the state over personal gain. Captain Sir Tom Moore, who was a 99-year-old British officer, walked 100 legs of his garden and raised an astonishing £39 million for NHS charities together at a time when the country was in lockdown. The Spartan education system known as the Aguj focused on discipline, physical training and instilling a sense of duty towards the state. Thank you.
Did you know, in the realm of the animal kingdom, animals such as the African wild dogs exhibit a remarkable display of selflessness. when the pups are given priority to feed on the food. Moreover, in instances where a pack member succumbs to injury or is unwell, the other pack members work together in order to procure nourishment for the affected member. Another interesting fact is that studies have found indulging in selfless acts can result in several health benefits such as stress reduction, improvement of mental health, and boosting of immune system. Also, did you know that after India's independence, the British Indian Army was renamed as the Indian Army and its motto was chosen to be Seva Parmo Dharma, which translates to service before self. Thank you.
I now call upon a respected principal to inspire us with his words of wisdom.
Good afternoon, everyone. So that was a brilliant beginning of the so-called academic year 24-25. The assembly really rocked. Let us give. It actually looked like a miniature version of our annual days. It was so brilliantly organized, choreographed, sung, and presented very well. Even the campaigners, everyone did a wonderful job. Class 12th did a good job. Congratulations. Now, as far as service before self. On a lighter note, if I start, where do you see service before self in your life? How many of you know the correct meaning of service before self? It's very simple to understand in the classrooms, during the examinations and Sunday test. You are prepared for 75% marks or 90% marks, and your friend sitting in front of you or on the side asks for an answer, and you share it. You are getting caught, both of you are getting 0 marks. Good example? Good example? No, it's not a good example. But the essence is conveyed. What is it? That is, without taking care of yourself, you are helping your friend. You feel that that is what is friendship, then it is not. It should be for a positive change. And if that thing happens, why I told on a lighter note, it has to be taken care. Now you should not have that feeling you are giving a service to your friend, keeping yourself at risk and getting the other person to get the marks where both get 0 marks. It shouldn't happen. That's the easiest way to explain for me to you what is meant by service before self, though it is not service before self. You know, empathy and compassion is the basic root of service before self. When we are able to understand the other's pain, others' difficulties, when we stand in others' shoes and feel that pain of the other person, difficulty of the other person, you feel like helping that person without much considering your own difficulties. That is what is service before self, and for a noble and a positive cause. When we put others' needs first and the other person also is doing well, we feel a sort of satisfaction. See, just think that we get everything good, we are having a wonderful time, and other people suffer. Is that a life? You may feel initially it is a good life, but after a while you feel it is horrible. To enjoy a life, we all should be at par. Then only it becomes a true, a sincere, humanitarian life. And that is what we are looking for as an educated class. So when you talk about selfless action, as I said, though we take the selfless action for supporting others, and if we don't take care of ourselves, there is no balance in that. And that also is going to cause undesirable changes in the society. When we don't take care of ourselves and we take care of others, it is also not fair. Both it should be balanced. We should take care of others, simultaneously we should take care of ourselves also. That's what I said, balance. And once you start, see, sometimes it's the New Year resolution. This year I'm going to help so many people, or I'm going to contribute so much to the charity. Or we start for the first 2 or 3 weeks of the new year, and after 2 weeks we forget all those things. There should be the sustainability. It should be the whatever action you are taking should prolong throughout the life. Whatever support, whatever noble things what we do for the society, it should be sustained for longer period of time, or maybe till the end of our lives. Then only there is some meaning. The sustainability also is very important, and at the end there should be positive impact. That positive impact is, as I said, the first example what I told, it was a very crude one, but that measures is there a positive change? There is absolutely no positive change, and hence that cannot be called as a good example. I said it is an example, very easily we can understand that. Okay, that's the reason, but I'm sure. Why I said I'm sure, because even the classrooms when teaching is going on, there are certain places we shake our heads, saying that as the teacher, telling the teacher that, yes, I know that, but many a time we don't know it. So, the whatever actions we take, it should be for a positive cause, not only for your immediate surrounding, it should be for the society as a whole. Tomorrow, people should feel like, okay, someone has done this much of work. Because of that, we are having a better time. All your inventions, everything. See, people spend hours and days and months together to even invention, discoveries, all these things. They are helping. That is not exactly the service before self, but still the service what is done to the society, maybe in the form of charity or in the form of any sort of advanced things to the society, definitely is going to make a better society. And a well chosen topic for the today's assembly. Thank you, class 12, to reinforce it among us, because we see only in the flag and also maybe the old, in the emblem we can see the service before self. But people might not have thought about it, about how important it is to put it on an emblem. So that is the important thing the class 12 has done for us. Thank you very much and have a good afternoon.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. The academic session 2023-24 witnessed a plethora of inter-house activities wherein students brought out their amazing talents and made their respective houses proud.
I now request our respected principal to kindly announce the overall results of the inter-house events that took place in 2023-24.
House competitions. These activities, you people have, the entire school has taken part, now it's class 5th to class 12, very well, and it is an inevitable part of our education. So I start with the house with the 5th position, because there are 2 second positions. In 5th position we have Trust House with the 254 points. At the 4th position we have Faith House with the 258 points. At the 3rd position, we have Truth House with 269 points. At the 2nd position, we have Harmony House and Peace House, each with 275 points. And at the first place, we have Hope House with 283 points. So this year, Hope House is at the topmost position. Congratulations for all the participants, and especially those teachers, house wardens who tirelessly worked out of the way, I should say, because can we have the vice principals and senior misters, headmisters all on the stage? So the hard work put in by all the teachers under the team leadership of the house wardens, under the supervision guidance of vice principals, headmisters and senior misters, made it possible. It's a big teamwork. So let us give one last round of applause for today for this wonderful team of fairs. Thank you very much.
A
round of applause for them, please. Hard work pays. Harmony House, please come forward. Please come forward, Harmony House and Peace House. Both have secured second position and they have also done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. Third, Truth. Please come forward. It's fine, we are here. Truth House. And fourth is Faith. Please do come forward. And fifth is Trust. Thank you so much. Please rise.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a roller coaster ride. The house wardens with all the workload of academics, working with the true spirit of getting maximum participation from you all, and the results are here. As we were discussing yesterday, it's not about who has won and who has not scored what the winner has scored. It's all about giving you a platform to participate, to build up your character, to build up your profiles, to give you a stage to become more confident, to exhibit whatever you are good in. Whether it's academics, whether it's extracurricular activities, these are very important for our personal growth. And I hope the softboard competition, which is scheduled for 20th of this month, we will have the candidates from class 10th and 12th moving forward to register their names with the house warden, rather than vice versa, that teachers, the house wardens have to go behind the students. So please come and participate, it's for your good. So let's hope 10th and 12th children, 20th of March is your softboard first competition for this academic year. And I'm sure tomorrow you have seen your house wardens, you will go and give your names for the first competition of the year. Let's work together to make this competition a great success. If you are not able to participate, at least you can help the house with ideas. So God bless you. Have a wonderful year ahead.
Actually, we have another leader here. Leaders actually. Sujata ma'am is the activity coordinator. Let us give her a big round of applause. And Tiji ma'am and Anju ma'am. Anju James ma'am. They are not here, but this applause from your side goes to them also. The reason it's a big teamwork and keeping that passion and that enthusiasm in organizing activity is not everyone's cup of tea. They take their heart out, participate and organize things within the limited time, and that is why we are able to do so well. So thank you very much once again, the complete FRAPS team. Thank you.
On the occasion of Children's Day, our students participated in the Rangotsav celebration 2023 and 24 and won third prize at an international level, 120 medals, 22 trophies, and 10 consolation prizes. And FAPE's DPS Kuwait is declared as the highest performing school in the world. I would like to request Nageshwar sir to join our respected principal sir to present the award. Aseem Hussain of class 10I that won an international medal for photography. Please give a huge round of applause. Pauline Suresh Naikar of 10F won a consolation award for colouring. Radha Acharya of class 12E won an art merit for cartoon making. Heba Kamal of class 12E won art merit for colouring. . Sudhakar of Class 12B won an international medal for colouring. Sara Mohammed of Class 12H won an international medal for colouring. Radha Acharya of Class 12B won an international medal for sketching. Heva Hassan of Class 12B won a consolation award for colouring. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners and houses once again. I now request everyone to rise and stand at attention for the Indian National Anthem. The audience may be seated. Reflecting on today's assembly, we remember the words of Winston Churchill, who said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." As we conclude, let's carry this profound message of service and sacrifice with us, knowing that our actions have the power to shape the world around us. Finally, I would like to thank all council members and a few other friends, without whose selfless support, this program would not have been possible. Also, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our teachers for their constant support for making this program a grand success. Last but not least, thank you all for being a great audience and for your unwavering attention. Assembly dispersed and have a wonderful day ahead.